So I'm a senior studying Christian ministry, and I have an individualized major, which essentially means that I was able to make my own major up, and then you liked it, and so they let me study that, and that's in multicultural leadership. And so I get to engage in the School of Theology as well as like all the different departments across campus, like psychology and social work, so that's really exciting. When it comes to academics at NNU, definitely we have high expectations for academics for our work in the classroom, and so I was part of the honors, well, I am part of the honors college. And so in the honors college, there's always that like one higher expectation of like what our work should look like and what we're able to do. The academics at NNU has definitely pushed me to grow as a student and as an individual, to be able to explain my thoughts well, to be able to articulate what I'm thinking, what I'm learning, back to my professors through papers or tests, etc. And I think one of the things I'm most grateful for academics at NNU is that my professors have given me the tools to be a critical thinker about the topics that we're talking about. I think over the last 4 years, NNU has really helped me see the person God has called me to be, and has provided the tools that I've needed to be able to articulate that well. Of what does it mean to be a redemptive agent in the world? Specifically for me, I'm going into ministry, so what does it look like to be redemptive in ministry? And I feel like NNU has not only provided me maybe the knowledge, but also the practical ability of it by like giving me leadership opportunities both on campus and then requiring me to have an internship off campus. Those two like arenas of work have really definitely been provided a space for me to put to action everything I'm learning in the classroom. I think as I prepare to leave this space and step out into life after my undergrad, NNU has done a really good job at giving me, like I've said, giving me the tools that I need. And so with this idea of being able to create my own major, I've been able to create and choose classes that cater to my passion. When I hear Here for Good, I hear long-lasting relationships, long-lasting community, this idea that wherever we are, wherever we go after our time at NNU, that we are still connected because of the community that we've been able to foster and develop during our time here. And so when I think about moving back to the East Coast where I'm from, I think about Here for Good being that even though I'm displaced from Nampa, Idaho, displaced from the NNU community, that I'm still connected to my classmates, to my roommates, to my professors, even if it's just a text message or phone call away. And so Here for Good is just this idea of this legacy of being redemptive in the work and the work of the world and the work that we've been called to do. And so what does it look like to go from this place and do good in the world? And so that's what I think about when I hear Here for Good.